So last night after I got home from work, I stopped by my normal routine. Decided to splurge a little bit with KFC, got some of the Colonel, went home, sat on the couch, cracked a cold one, and saw what was on HBO. And Inception was on HBO. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it's a crazy movie. It just really blows your mind with all the, nobody's seen it, it's the concept that you can build your own dream and you can control everything that goes inside it. And really got me thinking, what would my dream world be like? What would I do? Who would be in it? Well, of course, the Eagles would win the Super Bowl. Flyers would win a championship. The Magic, I'd be married to Aaron Andrews. But everyone's dream is different. So before I ask the first question, I was wondering if we had any volunteers. Okay. The question that I'm going to ask is, if you could live in the movie of Inception, build your own dream world, what would yours be like? Who would be in it, and what would you do?
Thank you. For my dream world from the movie Inception, I would have it where the air is clean, we don't have any pollution, people all get along, no matter from their diverse backgrounds or their culture. We're able to work. We have this where we don't have taxes. We don't need to worry about the price of gas for our vehicles. We don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and watching the food prices increase. We have community gardens where everybody chips in and helps grow the food together. And I think that would just make the world a better place. We respect each other. We respect the animals on the planet and around us. We respect our natural resources. Our streams would be running clear that you could see straight down to the bottom. They wouldn't be dirty. And I think everybody would be happier living in that type of world. Thank you.
You had me at no taxes. Did you have a question that you brought today?
Yes, I did. Okay.
Welcome back.
And do I have a volunteer to answer my question?
Sure.
Okay. My question today is, what are some things that you are appreciative of right now, whether in your work life or personal life?
Thank you, guest topics master. This, I hope, doesn't steal too much thunder from my icebreaker speech, but there are many things that I am appreciative of and thankful for. I'm thankful that I have a good job and a place to work that I enjoy, and that I can earn enough money to support my family and not be worrying about living paycheck to paycheck and where the next meal is coming from. I'm thankful that I have a wonderful husband who stays home full-time with the kids and homeschools them, and he also takes care of cooking and cleaning, so I don't have to worry about those things too much, although I do chip in. And I'm also thankful that I have two wonderful children to enjoy time with, and that we make lots of memories by doing fun things outside. We love to go hiking and enjoy nature. We love to do sporting type activities like ice skating and roller skating, and just have fun together and enjoy each other's company. And I'm thankful that I have family and friends that I know love me and support me no matter what. Thank you. So, do I ask for a volunteer, or do I pick on Steve since he's the only Speechcraft person left?
Pick on Steve.
If he wants to volunteer, fine, and if he doesn't, then pick on him.
I wanted to answer any question except for yours, but go ahead.
Thanks. I kind of went along with the icebreaker theme a little bit, and hopefully doesn't cut into anyone's speech topic. And my question is, what was your most favorite vacation you ever went on, and why?
Okay, thank you, Guest Topics Master. My favorite vacation that I've ever gone on was perhaps when I went to Alaska in 2005. My family and I started out in Vancouver, and we got on a cruise ship, and we cruised for 7 days up the Inside Passage. We cruised by some glaciers, stopped in Ketchikan and Skagway, hiked up some really tall mountains, and toured the rainforest in the Pacific Northwest. And when we arrived at Anchorage, we flew to Fairbanks and looked at the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline and took a train back towards the south. We actually flew on top of a glacier at one point in the trip. And I think that the trip was a great experience for me simply because I got to spend time with my family, because I didn't have the opportunity to do that often, and still don't, as I live in State College and they live in Philadelphia. And so any trip like that, to be able to meet my brother and my parents is a great opportunity for me. Thank you.
Do you have a question you want to ask?
I do.
Pick on anybody.
Anybody? Okay. Looks like you were volunteered. I'm sorry, I don't know your name though.
I'm Jim.
You're Jim? Okay. What makes for a good parent? Let's do that question.
What makes for a good parent? Me. I have 4 children. They range in age from the oldest being 23, the next one being 23, 19, and 17. And they are all great kids. Over the years, we've struggled. We've had to discipline. We've had to encourage them we have encouraged them to follow their dreams, to do what they would like to do. And at this point, they are very happy. They all seem to have found a niche. Excuse me, I want to shut this off.
He tried shutting it off before. It wasn't working.
Yeah, so what makes a good parent? I think, for the most part, figuring out what it is they like to do and tailoring life to them. Thank you. Can I ask a question? No.